This is April Watts reporting from the red carpet of the 4th annual BET Honors, where Black Star Power is in full effect. Tonight, BET honors 5 outstanding individuals, including Cicely Tyson, Jamie Foxx, and the fabulous Iman. Don't go anywhere as WHW rocks the red carpet.
What I love about BET Honors is that it honors people for different things. It's not just how well you can sing or dance, although we do have an entertainer award and entertain the arts. But what it is it's about the opportunity to honor like a Janice Howard, like we did the first year, the woman who owns the largest women black-owned business in the U.S. It's a chance to honor Lonnie Bunch, who's responsible for putting together the African American Smithsonian Museum. Sometimes it's the right thing to do is to honor, our wide range of disciplines, and that's what I'm proud of for the BET Honors.
You are looking fantastic tonight. Tell us about this gown.
This gown is Kevin Hall, one of my good designer friends out of LA. He used to design for Halston, and this was one of his previous private collections, and I saw it and I'm like, you gotta make that for me. And it was a total different color, all that kind of stuff. So he broke the mold and did it again for me. And I was so glad he did, because he did it especially for the BET Honors.
Well, you look like you're worthy of being honored and performing as well. What can your fans expect tonight with the performance?
Well, they can expect for me to give a heartfelt presentation of the battle, because I love Cicely Tyson and it's in honor of her. She requested it because I was going to try to do something else. She's like, no, that song brought me through. I'm like, okay.
Your boy, he's your good friend and you work with him creatively. Jamie Foxx is being honored tonight. How does it feel to come out here and support your boy?
It's hilarious, you know what I mean? It's great to be part of it, you know what I mean? And we always say it all the time, and you killing it, or we say it to each other, man, you great, you rocking. But it's great that BET is taking this time out to pay tribute, to Mr. Jamie Foxx, because he deserves it, not only as a professional, but as a human being.
Now, Jamie Foxx is the comedian, but I hear you're quite the practical joker as well. Is that true?
No, I'm serious all the time. I don't be playing the games and the jokes and everything, you know what I'm saying? No, we just have fun, man. Life is about that. It's too short to be all uptight.
All right, now last year when I spoke with you, you were talking about yourself working on a documentary. How is that coming along?
It's slow. Let me tell you, once lawyers get involved and money gets involved, it's running a little bit slower than I anticipated, but we're still working on putting it together, and I'm excited about it as ever. It's just, takes a while to get it done.
How important is it for African Americans to continue honoring ourselves?
Do you want to take that?
We just talked about that with someone else. It's very important, because if we don't do it, there's not anyone else who will do it. And the other thing is that we know who impacts our community better than anyone else. So a lot of times when other award shows decide to honor us, they might not honor someone that we might think is as impactful as someone else is. So I think it's important for us to validate ourselves.
Congratulations on being honored tonight. You're honored amongst a bunch of entertainers. So how does it feel to be the one educator in the bunch?
Well, I kept waiting for somebody to call me and say we made a mistake. But the truth of the matter is, it is unbelievably humbling to be honored with all of this amazing group of talented people that they're honoring tonight. And I recognize that what we're really doing by honoring me is we're honoring African American history. We're honoring a lot of people on whose shoulders we stand. So that's why I'm willing to do this.
The American education system as a whole is struggling and lagging behind. What can be done to make us more competitive on a global scale, especially as it relates to African Americans?
I think, first of all, it is really teaching African American history in a different way. Rather than say it's a story of who invented the golf tee or who invented the sewing machine, rather to recognize that what African American history really is about who we are as Americans. I think that if we can reframe the discussion, people will care more about history.
What are you going to do tonight?
I'm gonna be singing a song off of my album. It's called "A Better to Me." I know that everybody's honoring someone tonight, but I won't be. I'll definitely be just singing my own song. So.
All right, and who are you looking most forward to seeing? There are a lot of your colleagues out here tonight, a lot of outstanding individuals, but who does Keisha Cole want to see tonight?
Everyone. I want to see everyone. Whoever's performing here tonight, I'll be excited about seeing them. I don't know who's performing, but I'm definitely interested in seeing who's going to be up there doing their thing. I know I'm excited about me performing tonight, and I'm happy to be here. This is my second time performing, so that's exciting.
You're looking very handsome tonight. You're out here among all the black stars at BET Honors. How does it feel to be among your people honoring your peers?
You know, it's cool to be recognized. It's cool that they recognize you, that they allow you to be amongst your peers. It's just a beautiful thing that shows your hard work in the business. And once your own people accept you, you accepted by everybody. And so that's why I always say I never get away from being around me. And what I mean by being around me, being around us.
We're here with jazz legend and BET honoree, Mr. Herbie Hancock. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great.
Are you floating on air from being honored?
Yeah, I am. As a matter of fact.
How does it feel to be honored as a straight-ahead jazz artist in an era where hip-hop and R&B dominates the charts?
It feels fine to me. I'm very comfortable whatever way I'm being honored.
On the red carpet for the 4th annual BET Honors with the beautiful and amazingly talented Anika Noni Rose. How are you tonight?
I'm very, very well, thank you.
Are you excited about the BET Honors?
I am. I'm very excited about presenting to Iman. She is just an amazing woman. I've never seen Angelique Kidjo in person, so I'm very excited about that. You know, it's going to be a lovely. I've already seen several people that I know who I don't get to see unless I'm on the other side, so I'm very glad to be here.
Talk to us about the impact that Iman has had for women of color in fashion.
Well, you know, she, Beverly Johnson, and a couple other key players made beauty with a brown face an acceptable and immediate thing. In your face, there was no denying that these women were amazingly beautiful. But she's also a spiritually wonderful person, a great philanthropist. She's changed makeup. She was one of the first people to say, let's make makeup and have it be there for us. I mean, these other companies have jumped on lately, but that was not the case. She was the person who came, she in Fashion Fair came across and said, okay, we need shades that we don't have to create in our own bathroom by mixing and matching. She's an amazing individual.
How does it feel to be honored tonight?
I'm speechless, really, really. And to be honored by somebody like BET and for my charitable work, it just seems, I'm speechless.
You blazed a lot of trails for women of color in the fashion industry, and we've come a long way. How do you feel about the current status of women of color in fashion?
Well, you know, it feels like a trend. They use them and then they don't use them. So I'm hoping that stops, so that they will be able to use more of women of color all the time, rather than having it in trends and 1 year yes and a couple of years no.
And you recently ventured into reality television. How are you enjoying it?
How scary is that? Well, it's not a reality show because it's a competition show, thank God. It's interesting because, you know, you end up being edited in a way that you actually are not. So, but it was inspiring to see great talent. And then it was very difficult to eliminate people that you really think that they're good. But because of the nature of the show and the fast movement of it, you know, we had to eliminate people. So it's not nice.
Whoever designed your gown tonight would definitely not be eliminated from your show. Who is the fantastic designer?
Custom-made Jay Mandel.
My house.
Awesome. The last question. Tonight's proceeds are going to benefit the MLK Memorial Foundation. Dr. King had a dream. What is Iman's dream?
Oh my God. It's the same dream exactly what Martin Luther King had, and it couldn't be more pertinent today.
One of the quintessential R&B groups ever. Guy, how are you tonight?
Oh, doing beautiful, baby. Doing beautiful.
You guys are paying musical tribute to Jamie Foxx. Are you excited?
Oh, yeah, we always excited to sing, man, because the fans make us happy to sing. So just Jamie asking us to come out and do it, you know, it's a beautiful thing, and that's a friend of us, so we'll do anything.
And your fans have not seen you in years, so what are we going to hear from you guys tonight?
Oh, you're going to hear a little bit of Groove Me, a little bit of Let's Chill.
And Let's Chill. Y'all get ready for that. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And
we promise you that.
We got a party out there when we're doing it. Have some fun.
Any future projects from Guy on the horizon?
Well, it should be out like the later part of this year. like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, it should be a beautiful album out.
And who are you guys most looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody perform. I'm a fan of everything that has something to do with entertainment, as far as singing, music, instruments, whatever. I just love black people doing what they do.
Now, it's been a long time since I heard Chick Corea, and Chick Corea is performing tonight for Herbie Hancock. So I'm looking forward for that, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that's on the stage is our friends, personal friends. So, they're going to do what they do best, and hopefully the crowd and the audience and the TV viewers, enjoy the show like we're going to do.
The executive producer of the BET Honors. There are 1,000,001 awards shows out in the world. Why BET Honors? Why is it important?
Well, because we take the time to honor people that have been working for a long time, and some people are not recognized as much as other people. And they've been working hard in trying to improve our culture, trying to help each other, lift each other up, trying to improve education. Their work not only lifts them up, it lifts us up, it lifts up the person who needs help, it lifts up people who want to help. It brings attention to a cause that they're working on, and that needs more attention. So, Honors takes the time to do that.
Now, I know you're supposed to be neutral since you put the whole show together, but you have to tell me, who are you most looking forward to seeing tonight?
Chick Corea. Yes, I'm very excited to see him.
Well, you get to be here tonight, a jazz legend yourself, to pay tribute musically to your good friend Herbie Hancock, who is also a jazz legend. How does that feel?
Well, it feels great to finally be able to publicly, do something really beautiful for Herbie. And also, I helped organize the quartet that's playing for Herbie, which are all his personal friends. Ron Carter on the bass, who worked with him for 7-8 years with Miles Davis's group, and Lenny White on the drums, and Wallace Roney on the trumpet. And so we're a group of Herbie's friends, and we bring a real warm acknowledgement and affinity to Herbie. We're going to play one of his classic tunes.
Once upon a time, jazz music was America's popular music, and now it's more of a national treasure. What can be done to give jazz more of, not selling out, but more of a crossover appeal to where the new generation can really understand what you legendary and truly talented individuals do?
I think that's a good question, and I think it starts with the intention of the artist. Has to want to get what we do across, and that's why one of the reasons why Herbie's so important, because he has actually accomplished that goal to a great degree. First of all, through collaborations, and he's collaborated with young performers and pop performers and rap performers, and that brings audiences together. It's something that I like to do too.
We're here tonight with Forestville's own Genuine. How are you?
I'm great. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Are you excited about the BET Honors tonight?
This is my first one, so I'm absolutely excited about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing the performance, and they told me to come, and I'm here. We can't throw a big situation like this, and I'm sitting right at home in D.C. and not come. So I'm happy that I'm here. I'm looking forward to it.
Exactly. Now, you're a great entertainer yourself.
Thanks,
who are you most looking forward to seeing perform?
Actually, I don't know all the performers that are performing, but I'm a performer that just loves performance. So whoever's gonna bring it, that's what I'm here to see. You know what I mean? Since I'm not performing, I get to sit in the audience and just critique and love on everybody else that's performing. So.
That's totally awesome, showing support for your fellow comrades.
You got to.
Yes. Here with the incredibly beautiful and amazingly talented Lalah Hathaway at the 4th Annual BET Honors. How does it feel to come out tonight and honor some of your colleagues?
It's a wonderful feeling. In the industry and out of the industry, really wonderful to be recognizing people doing extraordinary things.
Herbie Hancock is being honored. Straight ahead jazz guy. How important is that?
It's important to me. Herbie is my friend. I've known him for years, played with him. It's important to remember real music. Y'all know.
On the red carpet with the legendary producer, Jimmy Jam. How are you tonight?
I'm legendary, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. You are looking legendary. What are you wearing tonight?
Thank you. It's actually Armani, but it's actually tailored by a girl in Minneapolis named Stevie, who has been doing my clothes for probably the last 20 years or so.
You played a big role in tonight's music presentation. What did you do?
Well, I attempted to play some Herbie Hancock music, and I guess it was sort of my interpretation of Herbie Hancock music. From what I was told, it wasn't actually Herbie Hancock. For some reason, everybody thought I was playing my own songs for some reason, but I don't know. But it was a lot of fun.
As a music person, I know you're supposed to be neutral, but who are you most looking forward to seeing perform tonight?
Oh, I don't have to be neutral. Giving an award to Herbie is definitely, that's the top for me. But I'm a huge Neo fan, and I knew Neo from back in the day when he was little old Schaefer Smith. That's a little trivia thing. Schaefer Smith is his real name.
You put his government name out there.
When you see him tonight, you say, "Hey, Schaefer," and watch does he look at you. He'll know what I'm talking about. But I'm a big Neo fan, so watching him is always a pleasure. He's such a bright spot, in a lot of bright spots in music, but he is really, as a performer, a singer, a songwriter, he really is truly that triple threat, and always enjoy him.
Last question before I let you go do your thing. The proceeds from tonight are going to benefit the MLK Memorial Foundation. Dr. King had a dream. What is yours, Jimmy Jam?
Well, my dream would be to see that memorial built. So I have a son that's 14 that's going on a Washington, D.C. trip with his school. And I would hope by the time my 10-year-old kids are at that age, there will be a memorial there for them to look at as part of the tour. I was involved with a concert in New York a couple of years ago to help raise money for it. So I'm very aware of the organization, and I think it's a great cause, and I'm glad that this event helps that.
How does it feel to be amongst your peers at the BET Honors tonight?
Oh, it's great. I mean, the BET Honors this is one of my favorite awards. There's a lot of awards. This is award season, but this is one of the greatest because it's celebrating individuals that truly have made history and are making history. So tonight I'm presenting to Lonnie Bunch III, who's a historian and just an awesome man.
You're a dynamic individual yourself. Talk to us about your most recent book, The Conversation.
Wow, The Conversation is a journey book about me as a single man trying to figure out relationships, and very proud of the book. I've gotten a lot of emails and a lot of comments about it because it promotes conversation, and that's really the purpose of the book, is to promote discussion and hopefully allow men and women to communicate better and build relationships. Because right now, we're not doing a good job, particularly in our community. 2/3 of our young people, even after we decide to have kids, 2/3 of our young people are being raised in single-parent households. What's going on? Why aren't we staying together? So let's figure that out.
And let's figure this out. I was on the internet and I saw a particular conversation between you and Sherri Shepherd. Did you really try to get at Sherri back in the day?
Sherri Shepherd is an incredible woman. And so back then, she did not want to go out with me because I did not have a nice car. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that.
A bus. And she didn't want to date potential. And that's one of the themes of my book, is the idea of all of us should be looking to date potential. Don't date somebody. Wayne Gretzky has one of the greatest quotes. He said, "You know why I was a great skater," he said, "and a great hockey player? It's because I would skate where the puck's going to be. Everybody else skates where the puck is." Dating potential is critical.
Speaking of great things, the proceeds from tonight are going to benefit the MLK Memorial Foundation. I think that's wonderful. Dr. King, he had a dream. Tank, what's yours?
Honestly, I'm living part of my dream, and the second half of that is to help my kids fulfill theirs.
I think that Let 1,000 Flowers Bloom, to be able to be on the mall with my museum, with MLK, means that for the first time, the place where most Americans come to learn their history, we will be not only represented, but we'll be front and center, is an exciting moment for us all.
Dr. King had a dream. What's yours?
My dream is that we will one day understand just how important black people have been to this country, and that all of us, whether we're white, black, Latino, we will embrace it and realize this is our story.
I have a lot of dreams. I'm caught up this week because I just lost my aunt 2 days ago. But I'm really interested in getting music to kids. She was a music teacher and a teacher, and she was a part of my development as a musician, so that's really important to me.
What's Herbie Hancock's dream?
I have the same dream he has. I would. It's a great dream, but awakening that and making that a reality is something that we all need to work on.
My dream is to leave a legacy of goodness and kindness, to show people how cool God is, that you can live an everyday life, loving Him, loving your neighbor, loving your family, you know, that's the biggest thing. You know, of course, we all leave money to our special charities and things like that. But if I leave the legacy that I was a great mom, I was a great friend, and I was a great person who inspired people to be the best that they could be, hey.
Tonight's proceeds are going to benefit the MLK Memorial Foundation. Dr. King had a dream. What is Iman's dream?
Oh my God, it's the same dream exactly what Martin Luther King had, and it couldn't be more pertinent today.
Wow, what an amazing night. The stars were incredible, everyone looked fantastic, and of course, the cause was worthy. I'm gonna make my way to some after parties, but be sure to tune in to BET Honors February 21st, only on the BET networks. And for all things hot in and around DC, you know where to go. What's Hot Washington?